Pheonix Dino and welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a penguin onesie, and yes, it is a penguin onesie, it's because today is makeover day for the boys of the selection, and I'm wearing this in hopes that Rosemary's suitors will not be wearing the terrifying bear suit. So with that good juju in mind, let's dive into The Sims and start some makeovers. So this is Max von Windenberg, pretty good looking dude, got a schnoz there, nothing wrong with that, so do I. First thing I want to fix is his hair. I do not like this hairstyle at all. It looks terrible on everybody. No, I don't really like it either, I don't know what I'm doing. What are those?
They are my
bracelets.
That's disgusting. We could narrow it down to the pack that they're from, and the base game, obviously. I'm just gonna give them one of each outfit because doing any more with all of these suitors is gonna be crazy. I honestly really like this black on him, and it is Windenberg. Nobody else can take it. When in doubt, black it out. Let's check out his likes and dislikes. But you know what? I'm gonna just randomize some real fast. So he doesn't like red, so let's just not put him in red. He's outgoing, he's fit, he loves the outdoors. He definitely doesn't want a whole lot of hair because it could get in his way of playing sports. We could just give him no hair. I mean, that's a solution, right? Oh, I actually do kind of like this. I mean, it is a little bit longer, which is inconvenient, but he has it pulled back. This feels the most him while also being a little more regal. Oh God, please. I don't want him in that. No, that is terrifying. It's a balance between finding an outfit that fits their personality and their traits, and also something that would work in the palace as well. That sweater is non-negotiable. I want that sweater and I want it now. I'm also trying to keep in mind the other suitors that I need to dress because I'm trying not to have anyone have the same outfit. I actually really like that outfit together. I just don't think it suits him. Ah, they don't match. Oh, I make fun of my Sims way too much. I'd do the same. If someone else was dressing me, I'd be like, oh, wait a second there, hold on. Oh yes, let's give him these. That'll put a smile on Rosemary's face. Look at those thighs though. So this gentleman, he is mean, erratic, and evil. He wants to be a public enemy. I don't know what his intentions are by entering into this selection, I really don't. But I will admit, I do love his face. Let's randomize some likes and dislikes. He likes red. I would hope so. He's a vampire, as you probably gathered. I said out of dark form too, but I think that was a huge mistake. He does look good with long hair, so I might pull it back, make it a little more regal. Oh Lord, what is that? Absolutely not. Oh yeah, we could just, make him... He looks happy with it. Too bad. The life of a sim is terrible indeed. I feel like giving him some nice red silk jammies. Would it be funny if we gave him bunny slippers, or would it be cruel? Sunglasses I actually will keep because he's a vampire, and he definitely needs them. I don't even know why you'd want to give a vampire swimmer. That just does not sound safe. My favorite! Colby Flenderson. He has some hair loss, but let's see if I can make that hair loss look a little better. Oh, that just changes where the balding is. Maybe say his hair grew out because it has the same bald spots. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I actually really like this on him. I like it so much I'm not even gonna fiddle with it. And I actually do think he would wear a hat in the winter. His hairstyle and everything else I'm not gonna change because it actually looks pretty accurate to the actual actor himself. I like that. Why does he have sunglasses on in the winter?
50 makeovers
later.
As you can see, I am out of my penguin suit now because makeover day is officially finished. But now let's check out the results. So starting from the very top, let's look at Austin Weathers. For Austin Weathers, I kind of wanted to keep a kind of rough and tumble look on him, which is why in the after photo, he has this little tiny ponytail in the back holding his hair back so that when he's active, his hair's not getting in his face. Christian Sandoval. He was probably one of the trickier ones to make over, but I think it turned out very well. I used a lot of greens on him to bring out his eyes a little bit more, and I also pulled his shaggy hair back a little bit just to give him more of a dignified look. For Christopher Templeton, he has a very boyish face, which I find very endearing, especially his blue eyes. The major thing I did was give him a haircut and also make most of his wardrobe blue to bring out those beautiful baby blue eyes. For Count Henry, I didn't really change a whole lot. He is one of the few people that I actually allowed to keep a hat. Typically, I don't like my Sims to wear hats or glasses because it distracts from their hair or their eyes, and I like both to be visible. But for him, I actually did keep his top hat in for his formal wear outfit, and I did keep his facial hair as well. For Damien Newcrest, a lot of his outfits didn't really change either. The creator already had him in a bunch of reds and blacks, which I think really suited him, And I believe I also did keep his shades in for one of his outfits. For Daniel Hernandez, I did give him a haircut as well, and I dressed him in a formal military outfit. I'm thinking maybe he's prior military, being from Strangerville. He was uncovering a mystery, and now maybe he's undercover at the palace to uncover some more secrets, see if maybe the royalty knows anything about what's going on. That's kind of the storyline I have going for him. For Duke Edmund Clifford, he's actually, I don't want to say he's one of my favorites. He has a very strong face and a very strong presence, as you can see in his before and after photos. He just has a very kingly look to him. I actually didn't even end up changing his hair, and his clothes, the clothes that I did change, I only changed because they weren't part of the base game, which since he's from Oasis Spring, he only gets base game clothes, which kind of worked against him, but I still think his outfits turned out very well, especially this formal outfit. I think he looks like a really nice, prim and proper businessman. For Grant Brooks, as you can see in the before photo, he is not shirtless. The creator did not make him shirtless, I don't think. He's from the Jungle Adventure World, and I didn't have that pack at the time. And so that is why he is shirtless in his everyday wear, because I downloaded him before I got the pack. But as you can see in his formal wear, he has a nice green to bring out those beautiful green eyes. For Grant Rogers, he's from Del Sol Valley. The Get Famous pack comes with a lot of cast stuff, so I was really able to utilize that with him. I did give him a haircut just because I don't particularly like a lot of the hairs in The Sims where it's super poofy up on the top. It just looks a little weird to me, so I did give him a little more slicked back haircut. I will admit for Hakeem Welsh, some of his new outfits are a little more subpar. He was definitely one of the more challenging ones for me to dress, but I do think it turned out decent. For Hugo Sunden, he was really fun to do, honestly. I think he has a very endearing face, and I'm guessing by the dog tags in his before photo that maybe he was prior military as well, even though he's from Mount Komorebi. I was tempted to give him a kimono for his formal wear, but I decided to put that as his party wear outfit instead. I'm thinking for him, maybe the storyline is he moved there a couple years ago and he really liked the culture. Maybe he wasn't born into it. I'm not entirely sure. For Jordan Voss, he was challenging in his own way, but he was also very easy because I feel like he's the kind of guy that would insist on keeping his dreads. So I did keep his dreads for him. Any other hairstyle honestly looked weird on him. For Kit, so whatever hair he came with when I downloaded him, I must not have had that pack, which is why, again, he is bald and shirtless for his before photo. But for his after photo, I believe this is one of the hairs from Brightchester, which is where he's from. I gave him one of those. I kind of gave him like a preppy boy style, which I think suited him very well. For Colby Flenderson, off the bat, he's one of my favorites just by association. If you didn't already guess from the first episode, I'm a huge Office fan, so this made me laugh a lot to see him be selected for one of the candidates. I also think it's funny in the before photo, you can see he's like, I don't know what happened to my shirt, and over here he's like, I look nice. I got some hair. Moving on to Max von Windenberg, he has kind of a unique style to me. He definitely has one of those really unique faces that you won't forget. I did actually change quite a bit with him. Windenberg has a lot of cool cast stuff, so I was able to utilize a lot of that for him. For Nicholas Ball, he's from Evergreen Harbor. I didn't have the pack for this either, which is why he's also bald and also shirtless. But I did get the pack later. I got Eco Lifestyle and I gave him the hair that I believe he had on the gallery because I think it suited him really well. He kind of gives off like a boyish charm to me, and I thought his scruff suited him very nicely, so I kept that as well. Oswald Velasco is off the bat one of my favorites as well. I think it's super cool that he's a spellcaster. He has a really unique style, a very strong facial structure, which I can appreciate. And there was a lot of cast stuff available for him as well. The main thing that I would say changed is I did change his hairstyle. Rick Walker, i.e. Joe, I honestly don't think I will ever call him Rick. I feel like I will always call him Joe because that's just who he looks like to me. He was actually very easy. Cats and Dogs has a lot of good cast stuff, especially a lot of stuff that's like borderline formal and casual, which is kind of the style I was going for him. For Timothy Chalamet, I don't think I'm ever going to get that right the first time. For him, he was actually fairly easy as well. I think one of the preferences that I randomized for him, he liked black, and it's really easy for me to just black everybody's outfits out because it's the one swatch that The Sims has, even though they have a million swatches of black. Tyler Morton, he's actually another one of my favorites as well. I do love his face. I didn't change his hairstyle, and I actually did keep quite a bit of cottage living in his wardrobe as well. This episode is not going to include the makeover of their rooms anymore. So next week we're going to be hosting the grand ball where all of the selected candidates are going to be meeting Princess Rosemary for the first time. I thought it might be fun if she did an elimination that same night, given especially that I only have 14 guest rooms, I realized, and I have 20 selected candidates. So she's going to be eliminating 6 men the first night of her selection. Thank you so much for joining me for these candidates makeovers. Leave a comment down below which makeover was your favorite. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you next Friday on The Selection.